What's up everyone, this is Raven Gunpla and let's get started. So today we are unboxing and building, reviewing the HGUC rig DIAS from the Zeta Gundam Series. As you guys can see, single color, which makes this a premium Bandai kit. Now, before moving forward, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, or belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year depending on the release date. Now, where did I got this kit? I actually got this through Comics Hobbies Kona. I will leave the link in the description below so you guys can check them out. This is not a sponsored video. I always go through that hobby shop here in Edmonton, my favorite shop to go to. Now let's move forward, shall we? So a quick history lesson regarding this unit here. This is a second generation mass production mobile suit, and its other name is the Gamma Gundam. Yes, so practically its specification is practically a Gundam without the Gundam head. Now as you guys can see, single color on the side here. Okay, this is actually quite nice. Okay, just making it quick here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 packagings in total, and this is the manual. It's been a while since I actually built the rig or a P Bandai kit. Okay, so there's 2. So here's the first one here for the rig DIAS. It looks like for B1 you actually get one piece that you won't need at all. Okay, now here's the other one. Okay, so there are actually parts for the Shizrum DIAS, maybe. Okay, don't I might be wrong here. Okay, no, not exactly. Okay, let's see here. Fascinating. Okay, so there are parts here that you won't need at all, but there are no parts for the Shizrum DIAS, which is a variant of the rig DIAS here. Now let's go ahead and open this beast up. Okay, we're gonna start off with runner A here. It's been years since I built the Shizrum DIAS, so we'll do a side-by-side comparison later. You get the red, the gray, the clear green here, and not bad at all. So I'm hoping that this doesn't have the thick knobs that they updated it. Okay, as you guys can see, here are the weapon piece, the hands. Okay, so that's runner A. Next is runner B1. Runner B1 got all black. Okay, you actually got the legs here, the arms, the waist. Okay, let's have a look at the back here. Okay, now let's have a closer look. Okay, so definitely a lot of opportunities for scribing here. Okay, so this is runner B1. Now up next is runner B2 here. You actually get the shoulder piece and the forearms here. Okay, up next is runner C. Okay, kind of hard to tell where. Okay, runner C got pure black. So my mistake. This is actually dark blue. Okay, this is pure black. Okay, so as you guys can see, you actually get the binders. The feet, it's just big. Okay, and then you actually get the chest piece, the waist here. Fascinating. Here's the back. Okay, so let's have a closer look. Okay, so this is runner C. Now up next is runner D1 here. So there are 2 actually. They're practically the same. Okay, so let's move that. And as you guys can see, this is just gray. You actually got part of the feet here. Okay, let's have a look at the back. Okay. Not bad at all, not bad. A lot of scribing. Okay. So looks like certain areas are kind of undergated, so they may have updated it, but we'll find out once we build it. Okay, so well, one more piece I forgot to mention, the polycaps. Okay, so far no stickers. Now let's get building. Now, when it comes to the leftover parts here, you do have pieces for the waist and the headpiece here. Now, this is for the forehead that you can actually switch between the dark forehead to a red one to give it more unique look without customization. Then to top it up, we do have this here, the beam saver effect parts. As for the polycaps, that's all that's left. Okay, time for the articulation test. This is the clay bazooka. No articulated parts here. You do have the weapon here at the forehead. That's articulated. You got the beam gun here that you can actually remove. You got the binders here that you can move. You got the beam saver hilt that you can actually remove somewhat. Okay. Kind of hard to remove there. Okay, now for the arms here, this one here, not the ball joint, double jointed. Okay, the waist, the side skirt, the front skirt, the legs, not ball jointed, slot there. Not bad at all. Now, when it comes to the knobs and sealments, there are plenty and annoying. Yep, it feels like that they actually used some of the old molds. Now we have some at the headpiece, the shoulder, the binder, the side skirt, the front skirt, legs, and even the feet, and lastly the weapon. Yeah, that's how it is when it comes to the knobs and seam lines. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a really good kit. When it comes to the weaponries, There are some. The first one is the 55mm Vulcan phalanx gun, which is mounted on the top of the Rick DIAS and covered by a hinged hood when not in use. It is double-barreled and equivalent to the Vulcan guns commonly used by other mobile suits. Then the next weapon is the AE ZIM.C-BAZ 531 300mm clay bazooka. Yeah, that's a mouthful. It is a projectile firing weapon and originally designed to fire adhesive rounds which can immobilize mobile suits. Not bad at all. Then you have your BP-L-86 beam pistol. It is actually located at the backpack of the Rick DIAS here. It is actually powerful enough to actually destroy a mobile suit with a single shot, and it can be definitely used as a weapon as well at the back. Now the next one is actually not included in the Rick DIAS here. For the kit, you can actually borrow one for the Garibaldi Beta. It is a standard beam rifle. Up next is the Beam Saver. It is actually located at the underside of your backpack. So that's it for the weaponries. Here you go, P Bandai Rick DIAS 2020 versus Shazrum DIAS released 2009 normal release. Yeah, side-by-side comparison. Sadly, I don't have the original Rick DIAS. Maybe someday. Now I've actually took out the Bandai here because it is making it back heavy, and as you guys can see, it is actually, there are a lot of similarities here, but we're gonna start off with the legs here. So the legs here for the Rick DIAS, there's a line there that is the seam line compared to the Shazrum DIAS here. The leg is actually like, for the nubs and seam line, it's right in the middle of the leg, and then underneath you actually got a slot there for the basic action base for the Rick DIAS here, and it's actually not a ball joint, giving it really nice articulation. Plus, to add this has been redesigned, the back of the leg here. Now you do have seam lines at the back there. Now for this case here, this is flat ball joint, and at the back of the leg here, as you guys can see, this is actually a solid piece there that actually tend to fall off sometimes. Now when it comes to the forearm here, I may have messed up somehow. Wow, I did mess up. Okay, it looks like I messed up the forearm for the for the Rick DIAS here. As you guys can see, this is left. Yep, I'm gonna have to fix that later. It's kind of funny. But as you guys can see, there you go. Oh, there you go. So double jointed, not bad at all, not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to redo the articulation test. But overall, there's really not a whole lot actually. The last part that I do want to mention is they took the Rick DIAS here, actually have the beam saver attached to the backpack compared to the Shazrum DIAS. Overall, not bad at all. I wish they will have actually released it as a normal release, but oh well, you get what you get. Okay, so is this unit worth getting? Definitely a yes. Of course, this is a P Bandai, so you get to remember that the price will vary depending on where you purchase it. Okay, so now let's focus on the negative aspect of this unit first. There's really not a whole lot. So number one are the polycaps. The polycaps used are the older versions, 90s actually, which is not bad, I'll be honest there. And number two are the nubs and the seam lines. Bandai definitely used some of the old molds, but they definitely improved upon it. So there are thick nubs and seam lines that you will notice in certain areas. So the only solution for that are Tamiya cement and proper sanding. Okay, so and then I want to point off the beam pistol. It's a little bit annoying placing them, to be honest. They could have actually created an extension to make it longer so it will fit perfectly. So just a little bit of an issue on that one. Now for the positive aspect of the unit here. Now they got rid of the polycaps for the legs and put the slot there for the latest action base, which is really nice. The articulation had been improved upon, and also there are no stickers. Yes, and it gives you the opportunity to do some scribings and customization. So there you go, and definitely worth getting. I do have the Build Fighters kit here that we'll actually do a review afterwards. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and to make your decision making better, and definitely a lot of positive aspects regarding the Rick DIAS here. Of course there are some bad ones, but practice makes perfect, right? That's all the time that I got. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla, and have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. This is Raven Gunpla signing out.